So far we have proposed that there are hidden messages in many things. We started to explore what the effects of this could be and the possibility this will be used for evil. Before we attempt to shed some light on the unknown truths of this fascinating subject, let me say a few words about my mission. This is a non-profit project. There are no paid advertisements in this. I do not work for the government, never have, never will. I'm not a socialist. This is not to control your mind, but to break your mind control. I believe in Jesus, however, this is made for Christians and non-Christians alike. I have no intent to convert anyone to anything. Endlessly we argue our opinions, trying to convert each other to our way of thinking. If they don't conform to the way we think, in our minds we see them as less than us. From a couple's argument to a religious war, control is the name of the game. It's this proud idea that what we imagine in our own minds should be believed by others that keeps us from truth. I believe that God is perfect. I also believe that truth is perfect. Basically, truth is an aspect of God. So in serving truth, we serve God. How can we be sure no one controls our mind? To find truth, one must be objective or reasonable. This means that one must look past their bias blinders when filtering information we receive. Wisdom from above is first peaceable, gentle, easy to be entreated, full of mercy and good fruits, without partiality and without hypocrisy. What are your biases? Are they valid? We all have them, but where are they really from? How do we limit them? How often are we just reacting to bias, not using our objective thought? What if our biases are manufactured by an outside source? Is that not the definition of being controlled? If I give you a bias and then you act on it, I've controlled you. If I put this bias in your mind without you even knowing it, or having the chance to filter this information consciously, that's definitely mind control. I had to ask, how long have advertisers used subliminal messages? I've established that some artists have, going back hundreds of years. Okay, how about 1957?
My fellow Americans, I'm pleased to tell you today that I've signed legislation that will outlaw Russia forever. We begin bombing in 5 minutes. Fellow Americans, I'm pleased to tell you today that I've signed legislation that will outlaw Russia forever. We begin bombing in 5 minutes.
Here's the paradox. If we expose these subliminal messages in a widespread movement, people would not buy as much junk. If people do not buy as much junk on a widespread scale, that would cause a depression, a large depression going by recent history. The advertising industry would collapse, and so would the current economic system, not just nationally, but the world economy. Then, in a matter of seconds, the socialists would sweep in to take over as the supposed alternative to corporate capitalism. How stupid are we? We've weakened ourselves to the point where the two choices are between corporate mind control and total government's iron fist. Both corporatism and socialism are collectivist systems. The individualism of America's founders is dead. Long dead. Not dying. Dead. In corporate America, you're simply a cog in a machine. You're interdependent, not independent. Go ahead, prove me wrong. Go into the wilderness and survive. Yeah, right. We can't even wipe our butts without the corporation. We must not accept either form of collectivist control. We must fight the corporate mind control as well as the socialist bureaucracy. I run a small business through eBay. While eBay is a corporation, one with plenty of problems, it's one of the few places you'll find individuals buying and selling to each other. I find it disturbing that Walmart and several other large corporations have used their profits to lobby Congress to pass laws that would make it impossible for small business owners like me to do business. Yeah, there's your level playing field. The corporation will buy up or destroy anything that stands in the way of their ever-increasing profits. There's your competitive free market. But what would happen if water broke down? If the lights went out? Not all that long ago we would have been fine. Today, though, it would be the end of the world. How is that possible? 100 years ago, most homes didn't have power. Now we'll all die without it? Look how quickly we give up our independence. Yet we imagine we are strengthening ourselves. If technology causes me to lose skills that have been passed down family lines for thousands of years, that's a devolution. I don't have all the answers. Not at all. I do know that if we accept these technologies, we must also be vigilant in passing down, keeping, and even improving the skills that keep us free. Is it even possible to balance technology versus skill? I don't know. We must relearn our skills before they become a relic of the past. If we don't, then the end is here. Something will happen. If it's not the solar storm that wipes out the power, then war, terror, hackers, asteroids, supervolcano, totalitarian government. It's not even the how that's important. It's the fact that it will happen. This is not a fantasy world. It's a real world. All civilizations fall. 100% guaranteed. This is why the bigger they are, the harder they fall. The more your skills have been bred out of you, the less chance you have to survive. You think God's going to remove you out of it when it's your own fault? Well, you're neck deep in the great deception, and you need to read what's written, not what your bias has filtered. Finally, for the sake of yourself and everyone else after you, learn some real skills. Teach them to your kids. Stop relying on technology and the corporation to do everything for you.